Alrighty. Hi.
Hello.
How's everyone doing today? Sorry for making you wait a few minutes, but you should all know by now that I'm never on time for a live stream. Ever. Because there's always that one thing that I have to do at the end.
At the end or at the beginning?
At the beginning. Yeah. We were just reading some of the comments in the chat, and we just want to give our condolences to you, Mr. Bunny.
Yeah.
That's really, really sad.
We're really
not good at all. And I mean, that poor young man, that would have been absolutely horrific to
go through.
Not good. So here we got. We've got hello Cassie, my rascal Frankie, V. We got Mr. Bunny. Yeah,
we love you, Mr. Bunny.
Sending you lots of love and hugs. I'm pretty sure I saw Maria. From Paranormal Geek, and Dan from Dentex, and pretty sure the other Dan was in here, but unbelievable.
No, it was Dantex who had to go for dinner.
Oh, okay. Well, that's acceptable then, Dan.
More sad for his aunt. He had a wife and 2 kids. Oh God.
Oh, that's awful.
Heartbreaking. I'm so sorry. That's just heartbreaking.
Is it something like, are you born with it, or is it something that, like, I don't know about that particular disorder. So like, how do you get it? Didn't make it to his 40s. Yeah, we saw that he was only 30.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Or in his 30s or something. Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't. I've actually, like, I've heard of, immune disorders, that, your own immune system attacks you. But it's just interesting if, like how you get that. Are you born with it? I don't know. But yeah, sending you lots and lots of love, and to your family. And that was just cat fluff flying, because I have to turn
from the fan.
I have to turn my fan.
Sorry.
And I always, hi Steph.
Hi.
How are you, sis? I really, really need to call you soon so I can chat to you. See how you doing, girl? You must have had a hard time over the holidays too. Steph lost her mum last year.
Oh, sorry, Steph. Jeepers.
Yeah, 2020 was a bit
in 2021 now.
Yeah, I know, but Are you
done grooming yourself?
Well, I don't know. My hair.
Sorry, guys.
My hair is just coming out. My hair is coming out. All right, so let's see how many people we have in the chat.
We've got 8.
Okay. So I reckon. Completely forgot to say, we are past 500 subs now, and
Spooked. What the heck?
I have my phone on silent. We finally made it to Spooked.
Yes. So, I'm getting myself a mini bottle of Moet to celebrate. Pete thinks I'm wasting my money, but it's damn good champagne, so I'm celebrating this mini milestone for sure.
He was too healthy. He always was looking great and was jovial, always smiling, always positive. Why it makes it so hard. That does make it even harder. Oh, not good. Not good. So yeah, I'm sure all of you, have seen from, me posting on socials, but
Thanks,
we
Mr. Bunny.
made it to our 2 suspects with the shadow figure that we captured, and it's quite amusing because Sean and I went through this clip like over and over and over. The amount of times we watched this clip to try and
debunk it.
Yeah, and
make sure we weren't just jumping on something.
Yeah, jumping the gun basically. And we kind of came to the conclusion, well, one, I'm pretty much by the time the arm comes out, I'm all the way down the other end of the hall. And yes, there is like one of the hallway lamps on down that end where Sean and I are.
Well, no, the lamp wasn't on. The ceiling light was on. That lamp was off. It's because of the IR light that it looks like it's on.
Oh, okay.
But it just makes the lamp shade look white. That lamp wasn't on. It was the ceiling light and then the light from the other camera shining down the hallway.
Yeah, so at first, because when I first saw it, I'm just like, awesome, we've caught something. And Sean was just like, no, hang on a sec. Because, and I mean, she's right, that's what you've got to do. Hey, Glam, yay, you made it. Yeah, so Sean was saying, no, I think it's you casting a shadow. And, but the more we looked at it and we're trying to like figure out when I'm blocking, that end.
But why is it just her arm and not the rest of her body? That doesn't make any sense if it's her casting a shadow down the hallway.
Yeah, and it's also the direction. So the arm is actually like coming out from that first room, where the door frame that you see. And it's coming out on that angle. So it's really, it would be impossible for me to try and cast that shadow. And my arms aren't even out anyway. So, but yeah, we had quite a few people saying that, yeah, it was me casting the shadow.
But you're always going to have people doing that.
Yeah, I know.
So, it's to be expected.
The thing that, we still can't figure out is how, because when the shadow arm comes out, you see that the 2 little spots on the door frame that the IR is reflecting of also go out for a split second. And the only thing that I can think of, and probably you as well, is that it's part of the shadow figure that's blocking out that light briefly. I slowed it down all the way to 30% because it's that darn quick.
It was really fast.
So, yeah.
I mean, super amazing eyes to catch it because I didn't catch it the first time I went through the footage. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then, there's an orb that comes from that direction. But if you pause it, so as soon as the shadow arm comes out, if you pause it straight after you see that, and you look just inside the door frame, between the door frame, on the inside of the bedroom and the door, it looks like a figure of a little girl. Like you can make out the hair and kind of, the face.
This was recorded before I saw. So we just set up. So we were just getting ready to start our investigation when that was recorded. And I didn't see the full apparition of the little girl until the next morning with my own eyes. And when I was watching the footage back and going over what Peter had shown me and trying to enhance it and get a really good look, the shape that I could pick up in that doorway before the arm reaches out is the exact height that she was standing at. The hair length was the exact hair length. So, and she's seen all up and down that hallway. So we think it was her.
Yeah, but the only reason we didn't, focus any attention on that is because, it can be
really hard to
explained
see,
away by, pareidolia and that kind of stuff. So unless it's real, evidence that, you can visually see,
we're not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a really good, clear shot of, Mary, if it was Mary, then, we would have included it.
But also when I was going through that footage and enhancing it and everything, because I put the third episode together.
Oh, good night, Glam. Thank you for popping in and saying hi.
Glam. I put the third episode for Green Hills together. And so I was going through and enhancing the footage. And I could make out the shape of the little girl, but I didn't say anything to Peter. And then after she'd enhanced it to make the short clip that we posted, and she posted everywhere else as well, she mentioned it to me. So that kind of validates what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Too. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Hopefully, we're crossing our fingers and hoping that Nuke will put it on his next video.
Please, Nuke.
So everyone in the chat, go freaking tag Nuke in that post.
Slap Tam.
And slap Tam.
And slap Tam.
Absolutely. All right. So before we
didn't use potato cameras. What the heck is a potato camera?
Potato camera, Mr. Money?
You'll have to draw us a picture and send us. Yeah, we lost.
The only frustrating part was so Spooks, he just zoomed in on, because the clip that he showed is the one that I edited and put on the channel separately. So it was really cool that he played, most of it. But then he kind of zoomed right in and
it pixelated it.
It was just, you couldn't see it then.
My brother's asking, what about Chills? Everyone kind of knows how we feel about Chills, although he does have quite a following, but...
Yeah, we don't have anything against him, but
no.
Just the ones that he puts on his videos.
Sometimes they're not the most...
Majority of, I would say 90% of them actually are, obviously faked, or could
Chills
be explained.
has a great voice. You know what, actually, speaking about Chills, I came across this thing last night, and I don't know if any of you guys know about Corpse Husband, but Chills and Corpse Husband did a rap. They did a rap track together, and I came across it last night, and it's actually bloody good. Chills can rap. So it's called Siren Head.
He's done...
I didn't know about it until last night.
Yeah, but he's done music on his channel in the past.
So,
hey, Andre.
His speaking voice, oh my gosh. But rapping, it's fine. Yeah, I was impressed. I was amazed.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, Corpse Husband is bae.
Yeah, I can't.
I love it. She can't
deal
with it.
No.
I'm like, just talk to me all day long. Hi, Andre.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with it. And even with Chills, there were times where I could actually watch his stuff, but if you play it at a faster speed, it's a lot better. But I mean, that's how the guy talks.
Yeah,
and he gets so much crap for it. And I mean, gosh, I don't know if you guys saw some of the things I posted from TikTok on our IG story. Holy cow, man! The people on TikTok,
brutal,
flipping heck, they're just... So yeah, I was doing a Patrick, and giving them some really smart ass replies, and they shut up after that. But all right, so how about we do our first random viewer?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what emoji? You can pick an emoji.
Well, last time it was a cucumber, so how about this time we make
No, it was an eggplant, and then it was the ghost kitty.
Oh, okay. Well, how about this time we make it a peach?
A peach?
Yeah, I feel like jumping on the bandwagon, seeing as I wasn't there for the other two.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, try and find the peach emoji.
Because I had to edit. I wasn't allowed to be on the live stream because I had to edit. Ha. Just kidding. No.
She was beyond her deadline. Beyond.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about this deadline thing again.
Is Pat here? Then get Patrick
Frank,
involved.
I nominate Jane. He's missing Jane on the live stream.
That's because Jane is awesome.
Jane is awesome.
Okay, come on. We need some more peaches, people.
Come on, people. We've
Because
only got two.
We got to scroll and we got to land on it. So if we land on someone and they don't have a peach emoji,
you don't get to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So come on, more peaches. More peaches.
See, Jane thought my peach was funny.
What about that song? Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Do you guys know that song, or we're just really freaking old? What was it? The presidents of the
dead presidents. I think it was the dead presidents.
Yeah, it had presidents in it. I actually went to their concert, and it was freaking awesome.
Come from a can factory down south.
Hi, Shannon. Welcome.
Peaches come in a can, put there by man.
Welcome
Yay!
to
We're not the only ones.
Welcome to our weird, crazy.
I started a thing.
Live stream.
Oh, we started a thing.
Are you one of our new subs, Shannon? All right, come on. Has everyone done the peaches?
Shannon is my friend from cosplay. Oh, cool.
Awesome. Well, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Nice to
really
have
cool.
you, Shannon,
Yeah.
in the chat. Patrick got a marathon going, I think. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. That's true.
He does.
So, yeah, he's not.
He does this to me all the time. All the time.
Oh, he was live first.
No. I scheduled.
Oh, you scheduled first. Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yep, so I'm going to have to...
It's the Ghost Hunters Wars.
Give him an
War of the live streams.
Yeah.
Yes, the peaches are to be a guest. Yeah.
Yep. So, more peaches. Peter,
Paranormal Geek.
What are you drinking?
Peach,
It looks delicious. I'm drinking cappuccino. My second coffee for the day. Because...
Really?
Yeah.
Really, Frank?
Coffee.
Really?
I like it. What? I like it when a man offers me his peach.
Seriously?
No. Just no.
Just...
Hey, Steph.
No.
She's back. I don't... yeah, I think... All right. So what you're going to do, right, is close your eyes, do a random scroll. Don't, delete everyone.
Okay. Who did I pick? PG?
Paranormal Geek!
Yay!
Maria it is.
Yay!
Okay, I will send you the link, Maria.
If your waist is small and your curves are kicking. Yep.
Oh, yours is espresso. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm boring. You're not boring, Cassie. Not at all.
What? Cassie, seriously.
Okay. Here she is.
Hello. Oh, like it's like, yeah, that's
Hi.
off my face. Oh, we got an echo going on.
Is it
Oh,
echoey?
it's your end. Yeah. Just turn the have you got
Yeah, let me see something.
I'm
I've never
going.
done this.
Just mute it.
That's the whole point of it, Maria. You know, it's got to be a unexpected thing, you know?
Let me see.
How are we?
Could it be that? Let me see. Me and technology are terrible.
I'm not hearing it now.
Yeah,
See
no.
if it-
Yeah, not hearing it.
No,
No, we
No,
can hear
not-
you, but
yeah, we
not
can
the
hear
live
you,
stream.
but we can't
I
hear
turned
the
it
echo.
down.
Yeah.
No, that's good. So how you doing?
Is that good?
Yeah. So how have you
I'm
been?
good. Just
Mhm.
hanging out. I just did an interview, I think was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you, or is it a surprise?
Can you say who you interviewed, or do you have to wait?
It's fine.
Yeah, you don't have to say.
You don't have to say.
I wish I could go up, but I don't want to burn my chicken or chopper. We
I'm
will
sorry,
be.
it's
we
like
will be
lagging.
picking-
Ah,
we will be picking someone else
later on.
a bit later on.
Yeah.
B. So maybe your chicken will be ready by then. There you go.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh dear. So have you? Do you want to tell everyone about your lovely doll in the garage?
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear us?
There's a delay, apparently.
I have not yet. I left her actually in the basement. I don't want to see her.
She looks a bit, not a bit, actually a lot on the creepy side. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's lagging. It's lagging a bit.
It's lagging. Wait, let me see something. I don't know why it is. Because I can't hear you through here very well, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Go down. Are you on a desktop or laptop?
Or you're on your phone.
Oh, poor
One
Maria.
sec.
Okay.
I'm so
All right.
savvy. Give me a second.
So while we wait
Okay.
for Maria to
Do you guys want to
Okay.
see the doll? Should I go get the doll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get the doll.
for sure. Let's do
Creep
it.
everyone out. Give everyone nightmares. Awesome. Go for it.
All right, I'll be right back then.
Yeah, it's a creepy doll. Her friend left it. I think it was at where did she say it was from their office or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, she just conveniently left it behind for Maria. So Maria's had it in a box in her garage.
Mr. Money, yes, doll.
All right, so we were also going to react to some of our videos and kind of go through what was actually happening. It'll be the Roundhouse videos. If you want us to show the shadow arm and kind of walk you through that as well. Oh my gosh, no. Holy shit, that's so creepy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
That is
so
creepy.
bad.
Like, I'm fine with dolls normally, but that is a creepy doll.
What do you think?
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh dear.
Man, it's weird because, like, I saw it in the picture you sent me, but she was in the box.
Yeah.
Oh my
She is
goodness.
creep-tastic.
So, okay, so what's the story with this doll? Like, how did you get the doll? Oh my gosh, that's so creepy.
It's random. Where I used to work at, my coworker, she liked
Hi, Carnage.
she liked paranormal stuff for paranormal fun houses.
Oh yeah.
And somehow we got into the topic of antique stuff. And I was telling her that I like to shop antique thrift stores and stuff and to like resell it. And it's been a while since I've done that right now because of everything.
Mm.
But that was like my hobby. And where I live at, they happen to have a bunch of dolls always at the thrift store. So I was telling her that, and she went, well, I have a doll. Do you want to check it out and see if you could get like check her, if she's like antique, if she's valuable or anything?
Yeah.
And she gave it to me. I couldn't find anything. All I know, and I think if I remember, is the hair is real.
What?
From the research.
What the
Wow.
flip? Okay. Okay, what vibe do you get off her?
I can't hear.
Thanks, Carnage.
What vibe do you get off of her?
Huh?
What vibe do you get off of her?
She's creepy.
But does it like?
Do you think she's haunted or just?
Do you think something?
I don't want her in the house.
Well, there's lots of people who buy haunted dolls,
Ooh.
so maybe you should do that. Just
yes,
move
sell it
her
as
on.
a haunted doll.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my friend and see what she's gonna do because she knows where I live at. She has not come to visit or anything. She's like,
she's like,
yeah.
yeah.
She doesn't want the doll back.
Yeah. This is an easy way to get rid of this thing.
Carnage just said she's gonna be mad if you don't get that thing out of her face.
No, what?
Wait, I think it's backwards. Wait, listen.
Is it part of her hair?
No, it's a headband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like
It's
she's
like a little,
like American Indian kind of.
I don't know. I happen to be drawn to I'm sorry. It's
It's all right. Carnage says tribal.
Oh, Penny, you are the sweetest, and Sean, you are very pretty.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Carnage. She does look like American Indian kind of themed doll. But why did they have to give her that?
An American Indian doll.
Ah, okay, so she is. Oh, wow. That's interesting, though.
Yeah.
Like, do you have any idea how old she could be?
What are you doing?
She could be pretty old because I can't remember because the research I did was so a while back. Like a year ago.
Yeah.
Have you done a spirit box or anything?
I just find it strange that my friend has not picked her up.
Well, it's a bit suspicious, yeah.
I did like a impromptu, like I have like an EMP device, and I was trying it out. I didn't use the spirit box, and it didn't really get anything. But you never know.
Yeah.
So now she's in the basement. She's kept in the basement.
I feel bad. I just find it a little strange too, because my friend had years. She's into the paranormal, and she used to do a lot of work in fun houses. So in the back of my head, it's still like this might have something, but it's probably like nothing big.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. She's
Interesting.
She's got real hair.
Yeah.
It's a bit. Hopefully, she's not cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that would be good.
Don't say that.
Is asking, do you keep her in a specific position to see if she moves or anything?
Sleeping, like if she's in the box, and I put it, because this is ceramic. I don't want to break her. She's not really mine.
Okay, so just lying down. We should have a video camera recording. See if she moves.
Nothing on there.
I was thinking that, just to set up a video camera and then let her be, but it's scary.
Well,
yeah. But at least you might get something and you'll know what to do. What is your because you've got a dog and you've got a daughter, what are their responses? Like, how do they feel about the dog?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's not really scared of it. Like, she doesn't really care for the doll. She
doesn't want to play with it.
She would want to play with it.
If she was, I'm sure something would have happened already, especially if she's kept in the basement. Yeah. Have you heard, like, has anything weird happened, or have you heard any like unusual sounds coming from the basement?
No, but it's just like a vibe. Honestly, for real, like without like playing around, because she has a face as it is creepy. It's like the vibe of her. I don't know if it gives me the creeps or is there something to her, because she has human hair. And it might be that energy of the human hair that I'm picking up.
Yeah, it could be.
And that's the creepy vibe I'm getting. If I would have known that, wouldn't have told her to take, like, oh yeah, I'll take it, I'll check it out for you. I wouldn't have done that.
Have you tried getting in contact with your friend to see if she'll come get her?
I'm honestly gonna call her, because I've had more than one doll here, because I like the creepy, but I don't want dolls in my house all the time because of something that happened to my cousin when I was younger.
Yeah.
She collected a lot of dolls, like these or the Barbie dolls. She had like a whole wall full.
A chupacabra.
And
I love it.
and what happened to my cousin was, this is the story they told me,
Yeah.
is that the story with my cousin was that she had all the dolls propped on her bed, and she was sleeping one night, and all of a sudden one of the dolls started to move, and it was like if she was paralyzed, and she was trying to scream and scream like to get her mom.
Gosh.
And,
So
and she
was
could
it
move,
like
and these
sleep
dolls
paralysis?
continue to move, and like,
Oh my
dude,
gosh.
like, it was creepy, the story.
That's very
It might have
creepy.
been, but the way they told me that when I was so little, I was like, I don't want to deal with dolls.
I know that a lot centuries ago, dolls were first made to carry the spirits of people who passed away. That's what they were for to start off with. And so that's why I think there's so many haunted dolls nowadays, even though that's kind of fallen away. It's, yeah, I think that's what my brain is like, trying to find the words.
I heard of that too. I do like the creepy factor. Like, I enjoy it, but I just to be safe, I don't want too many dolls in my house all the time.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't mind like going and looking and buying to resell for other people just to have that vibe in their house. Like the people that like to do this, but I don't like for me to
have. Carnage asked how old is the doll?
I wish I knew. I know it's been a while because my friend knows, she was telling me. She said she always wanted a doll, an Indian doll. And she brought it way back when she was like, maybe, I hope I'm not wrong, 15, 20 years ago.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, no, when I was younger, so it was around year 4, year 5. That's when the Cabbage Patch dolls came out. So does anyone in the chat know what a Cabbage Patch doll is to begin with?
I had a Cabbage Patch doll. His name was
But
Cheroane.
there were like, it was on the news and everything about these dolls, that there were girls who were seeing them like move, and others, who would see their eyes like go red. And so my mum refused to buy me a Cabbage Patch doll.
My Cabbage Patch doll was fine.
And I'm like, I want a Cabbage Patch doll because all my friends have Cabbage Patch dolls. And so Mum bought me like the knockoff of a Cabbage Patch doll, and I got a patch doll. They were called patch dolls. So I had her.
Garbage Pail Kids. I remember the Garbage Pail Kids, Mr. Bunny. Yes, I remember them. But I had a Cabbage Patch doll, and he was fine. There was no creep factor with him at all.
Mr. Bunny is asking, if you have a look at the back of the neck.
That's the thing.
Oh, you finally joined us, Dan. Good to see you.
It's right. I'm sorry.
Apologizing to the doll.
Or us.
Like just to be safe. Let's be very respectful to her.
Yeah.
I had a flower.
I've seen
a flower.
It had like a signature.
The one that you held the hand and that walked with you?
Oh. No, they were just like a chubbier version of the Cabbage Patch.
Okay.
Better late than never. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely that. Hello.
The Gabbit.
I have to look at it. I know, I swear I saw a signature like behind her ear or something, and now I can't find it. It's very sad.
Oh, now you can't find it. Oh.
Oh, here it is. It's so small.
Oh, okay.
I can't see it.
Is it right along the hairline? Oh yeah, I see it. Maybe if you
So
take
I
it
looked
to.
for it, and it's so hard to find.
Oh really?
And I did ask like a antique dealer,
Yeah.
and she wanted me to go in person, but I couldn't go that far to go. I sent her pictures of like everything, even the signature, and she never told me anything back.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have something weird to share with you and everyone in the chat. So I would really love your opinion. Oh, Frank's here. Hello, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Okay, so I was going through some other IR footage, like static cam footage from the Roundhouse, and I was doing the same thing that I did for when I found the Cheroane. And I was just like skipping through because I just wanted to see which sections I needed to use for the video. And I just happened to, play a certain area, and I just watched it for maybe like, I don't know, a minute. And I saw something like white start to manifest on the ground in the middle of the cell. And then not long after that, I see a white foot, followed by another white foot, another one. So 4. At first, I thought it was only 3, but I counted 4.
Yeah.
And you can even tell that, well, you could tell that they were separate. Like it wasn't just like one foot, like hopping, basically. Yeah, so it was like 4 footsteps. So I ring Sean and I'm just like, I need to show you something. I was just watching, and before I could even finish, Sean's like, oh,
You found another one.
Are you kidding me? Did you just find something else? And I said, yeah, I was going through the same process and I found something else. I said, I'm going to play it for you and you can tell me. So I'm, holding my phone like this, pointing at my laptop, all right?
I saw it.
And Sean sees it as clear as day.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like, watched it maybe, 3 or 4 times before I got off the phone with Sean. I watched it probably, 10 times. And then Matthew, he, was like, needing to go to bed, and he came out and he's just like, what are you like doing? And I said to him, oh, do you want to like see something cool? And he's like, yeah. So I even showed Matthew, and I didn't tell him what it was. I just let him watch it. And even he could see, because I paused it and I said, okay, tell me what you saw. And he was like, there was like white things, like he didn't know they were feet. And I'm like, yeah, they're like feet, like spirit, ghost feet, basically. That's what you see.
You caught like a whole manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then
the next
morning, okay, I am editing and I go back to that clip because I had to convert it. And I watched it again myself 3 or 4 times. And then my oldest son, William, was walking past and I said to him, oh, come check this out. So even he saw it. All right. So that's what, four of us.
Yeah.
So then the file gets converted. I put it into the editing software.
Wow.
And it's
gone.
I can't see anything. And I'm just like,
it's gone.
Are my eyes like just getting that bad? And so I thought, yeah, I'm not seeing it. So I went back to the clip and the timestamp, nothing there. And I'm like, what the frick? So I might think, like, surely, like, something's happened, when I've been converting the clip. I go back to the original clip, watch it, gone. Not there anymore. And, like, I said to Sean, because I rang her.
That's so cool.
Like, I rang her, and I'm just like, you're never going to believe this. And she's like, what? What's wrong now? And I said, that freaking clip with the feet, it's gone. It's not there.
And I went and I watched it myself because we had it up on Google Drive. Not there. Just crazy.
Peter always
how
saved
is it there
the raw
and then
clip
not
data.
there?
Yeah, it was a raw clip, Mr. Bunny.
Yeah, we save everything. So
And it was gone from, like, the clip itself was still there, but the ghost feet
gone.
And the little white ball that was manifesting was gone.
From the original clip and from the conversion, both.
And it's not like you were seeing it with your, like, abilities, because you showed it to your kids and you showed it to another person just normal, and they saw it too, and then now it's randomly like.
And
gone.
Matthew watched it 3 or 4 times, and William watched it at least twice. And so when I couldn't see anything, I called Will back in, and I'm like, dude, can you please just watch this clip and just tell me I'm not going insane right now? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. I spent an hour trying to figure it out. So he's watching it. I pause it, and I said, did you see anything? He's like, no. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, how?
I mean, why? That would have been so awesome.
Yeah.
Why?
So Jane's just...
I've heard of, like...
Yeah, so I rang Sean, and as I was talking to Sean, it clicked, and I said to her, oh, I know what's happened. I said, my ghosty boyfriend has either just decided to appear in a freaking clip, or, I don't know, has manipulated it somehow. But and yeah, when I spoke to Jane, she has the same opinion.
Yeah.
But it was just, I said to Sean and Jane, I'm like, that was so good. Like, the footage was so freaking awesome. Like, it was 4 footsteps.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And then it's just
gone.
Completely vanished.
I've
Are we
heard of, like, manifestations on, like, electrical equipment and stuff. I've seen that before. Like, it could be possible, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything's possible, I suppose, on the other side of the veil.
Well, when we were at the Roundhouse, like, we were having our equipment, screwed around with throughout the investigation. And in the final episode that went up last week, we're in one of the cells, right? And we'd been filming in there, but there was a train that was like 20,000 miles long deciding to go past
and
at
it
10.
Screeched.
Yeah, 10 o'clock
time.
at night. So we're just like, we'll just go have a break. And we left a digital recorder in there, and we left the camera going.
Yeah.
Then we come back in to keep going, right? Sean, like, I checked the angle. It was all good. Sean then decided, because it had been recording for so long, and we like to keep our clips at a certain length.
Otherwise, it chews up too much of the memory on my phone.
Yeah, and so Sean, all she did was, like, press record,
Yep.
like the record button
I
to
stopped
stop.
record and pressed it again to start another one. That's all I did. I didn't flip the camera. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And
And then
Camera
while
was
we're
flipped.
doing a spirit box session, Sian, you can hear it on the audio because I put it in. Sian's like, no way.
yeah, that's my go-to. No freaking way.
And I'm just like, what? And she's like, the signs moving. And she's like,
I
did you
remember
move
that
that?
part. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm like,
yeah, I couldn't believe it.
But it's so funny how I respond when she's
wasn't
like, I didn't
standing-
touch anything.
I wasn't standing. I was leaning against the wall because my back was really hurting. So I had my shoulder up against the wall.
Night on Grey.
And the sign, I was probably that far away from the sign. And Peter was standing in front of it, but also, about that far away from it. And this thing just started swinging. And it was nuts. And when we realized that the camera wasn't even the right way around, it was just like, no!
Yeah. And so then, we're trying to explain that. And thinking like, how the hell did that happen? So, and then there's like a voice that's in an Aussie accent come through the necrophonic app saying, did you like the swinging of it? Like, it was talking about the sign.
Yeah.
And it was so clear, and just the accent and all was awesome.
Crazy.
Hello, Cheroane.
Cheroane.
Crunching Cheroane. All right, Frank, I need to know why you call Cheroane
I
crunching.
was watching it. I was like this. I was like,
I want to know why you call her crunching Cheroane. I'm sure it's
Carnage says, no, hang on, let me put it up. She would have said, no, do it again.
Yes. Have you had breakfast? Okay, not too many, please. Sorry, guys. School goes back on Monday. Woohoo!
if I don't react on time, what you guys are saying, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to like
No, we know.
That's okay.
that
your face motions, and I'm like, and then behind like 5 seconds, like,
We are all crunching down here.
Okay.
You haven't explained.
Yes, we want to know. We want in on the joke.
Dan, Aussie.
the wind right now is like howling. It's even creepy now.
Oh no.
All right, well, we will let you go.
Yep.
And we will start doing our first reaction video.
Yeah, the chat is delayed on the live as well. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you. It was awesome speaking to you and seeing you again.
Yeah.
We should do it more often.
Yes.
Bye. Thanks, Maria.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't hear. Was there another voice? Really?
What?
We need to take Mr. Ghosty Boyfriend home,
I think you got a mosquito in your bedroom.
which we will be doing next Thursday. So I do apologize to everyone for not doing the Roundhouse Live last night. I did put it up on IG.
The girl has
Struggling.
been sick as a dog. I don't know how that expression came about, but she's been really unwell. Yeah.
Not fun at
No,
all.
I was even, worried about her managing or being able to do the live stream this morning. Because when I've seen her, she's been so run down.
Yeah.
So she's perked herself up just for you guys because she loves you all.
Always. But
And
yeah,
I love you all too. And I'm sorry I've missed the last few live streams. Things have been a bit hectic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've missed you all. I've had live stream, what do you call it? Withdrawal.
I use crunch in place of curse words. Okay. And it comes from one of Patrick's. I thought it might have come from a live stream.
See.
All right. So,
Thanks, Dan.
thank you. I'm okay, but yeah, I'll probably have to have surgery. Which
you didn't tell me that.
Yeah. Which will be a pain. Yeah. It's been tough this week because I just have so much pressure on my head and my face. And with editing, I've got freaking my noise cancelling headphones on, and that's just adding to the pressure. And it's been really hard to concentrate. But you guys are worth it.
But
so.
she soldiers on. This girl doesn't know how to not keep going.
Well, you just can't. Surgery for that. No, I've already been there, done that, mate.
Yeah, done that.
No, probably, for my sinuses.
Probably, definitely. More than likely.
So, I've had, countless issues with my sinuses.
She is a fighter.
And, I don't even know now how many surgeries I've had to have, but it's been about 5 years since I have had them done properly.
I mean, we're waiting for them to invent the whole body transplant. So,
thanks, everyone. Oh, I appreciate the love. Thank you.
Adult onset allergies. Why? I'm not. No, my husband, out of nowhere, developed an allergy to fish. He's, 36?
Yeah, it happens, yeah.
It just, weird.
It is weird. Okay, so we're going to do a reaction to the Roundhouse episode where we're doing the sensory deprivation. Do you guys want to watch the whole thing, or do you want us just to skip to the sense step and kind of talk you through what was going on and that kind of stuff?
I reckon just skip through. But, up to them.
We will see.
Oh, okay, Cassie. It happened to her mom too.
Yeah, I mean, it happened to one of my cats. She was fine for the first, 5 years of her life, and then, she got a fish allergy.
But I'm allergic to fish by choice. I don't like it.
Fish is good. Fish is good.
I can't believe I just pulled that face on a live stream.
Okay, so do you want us to go through the whole episode, or do you want us just to do talk you through what happened with the sensory deprivation?
Spirited Dan says deathly allergic to work. Yeah.
Oh, I have an interview tomorrow morning, so wish me luck.
She does. Say prayers, wish luck, whatever, however you do the things.
You live
do
in
the
WA,
things for Peter.
right near the beach. How can you be allergic to fish by choice?
I just can't. There's a taste in fish that's every time I've tried any kind of fish, it always has the same taste. Prawns, lobster, all of it has the same sort of aftertaste, and I just can't. I hate it.
I love seafood.
Blech.
Love it.
Jared loves
Give me prawns every day.
Jared loves prawns. He can eat prawns. He's fine.
And fish.
But
love
fish, not fish.
Yeah. Snapper's a good one. All right. So what's the vote? Are we going to go through the whole episode? Because we're going to do the the last episode so we can go through what the freak happened with me.
Yeah.
So just say yes if you want us to skip.
Yep.
To the sensory depth. And I'm in your shoes now, Dan, because I have not shared my screen before.
Yes,
Oh shit! I better close those things down. So
what things? What things, no, Peter?
I'm just joking.
Don't share our secrets, Peter.
Yes, show us the good parts. The good parts, yeah. The good parts. Okay. Let's see how we go. Oh, hang on a sec. Let me just chuck us.
What? What are you doing?
It's all right.
Okay.
I want to do that one.
Isn't this one of the share screens?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I want to. I did this last night and
it worked.
I didn't have any problem. How will you allow? Last night I just clicked on it. Hang on. Hold up, people.
This is very exciting. Yes, we did, Dan. So excited.
What's Dan?
We made 500 subs.
We did, yeah.
Yes, getting me that bottle.
Super cool.
Getting me a
I don't
bottle
know why
of my
it's telling
way.
me to.
Your browser has blocked your screen. What?
Hang on. Hang on a second.
What?
I'm sorry, guys. Oh. No, I didn't want to block it. No.
What's that? X? Just can you click on it? There we go. Now it should be unblocked.
Okay, let's close you down.
Yeah, this is a very exciting part of the live stream, guys. Thanks for hanging around.
It's all good. I understand. Yeah, it's not letting me select. It's weird.
Select windows or screen. Go to the
Yeah, I've done that before.
entire screen.
Just do entire screen.
There you go.
That's what I did last night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Woo! Look at that. Infinity.
Woo!
Us for infinity.
Alrighty. So it's part two, isn't it?
Yep. Did you charge it? Go ahead and there we go.
All right. How's that, guys? Can you hear it? Are you hearing it?
Are there any spirits with us?
Can you hear it?
Mr. Buddy.
No.
Oh, cool.
Where's John?
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, Mr. Bunny.
Does he like it when people are anyhow? There was a laugh.
Oh, just okay. So the room that we're in this part
Was the guards
we did this the sensory deprivation in this room on purpose because this is where John Gavin, who was the first young man to be hung at the Roundhouse,
15-year-old boy.
This is the room that he was taken to before the hanging.
And people see him more often in this room than anywhere else.
Yeah, he doesn't like people in his space. So, yeah.
Do you think it's funny?
We were hearing so much
Can you tell
behind
us what you
us
did?
and above us. It was ridiculous.
Broke
I was just hearing headphones.
my
Yeah.
neck.
Broke my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Water?
Did it say broke my neck through in water?
Is that John coming through now?
Yeah, through in water.
Wow.
Yes. Would you like to kiss me? Do you want to
Okay.
kiss Sean?
Kaisha,
Wow.
Kaisha and I looked at each other like,
What?
okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's me telling Kaisha
No.
to move.
Help. What do you need help with? Escape. Are you wanting to escape
I just thought of something.
now?
Peter. Sorry, I've just thought of something. You and Jane both reckon ghosty boyfriends from Fremantle Roundhouse.
Yeah.
You just asked them, what do you want help with? Escape.
No, it's not John.
It's not John? Are you
No.
sure?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay. You
Actually, I'll have to have a look at a
you
picture
think
of John.
Do you think it's... Oh. Well, I don't know if they have one.
If there's a picture online of John and he fits the profile of
What you saw.
what I saw, then yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure he's from the well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Why are you stuck here? We do. Are you able to touch Sean on her right shoulder?
All right. So I'm just going to pause it.
Yes.
First mistake. Okay. We'd never done one before. And I had, seen a lot of other investigators, they all have their different techniques. And, one of them was by asking the spirit, whoever they were, communicating with, to touch them. So that, I guess to show that, I don't know, like show that
Some kind of valid,
Yeah.
proof. I suppose.
to validate, like the person we're speaking to, if they're, an intelligent spirit or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shouldn't have done that, especially at this location. Big mistake.
Can you do it now?
I know, Dan. I'm a
Yes.
naughty girl.
Sean, please. Can you touch her right shoulder or her right arm? Weakness, help. My arm is cold. Can you touch Sean on her arm? No.
It was such a weird feeling doing a sensory dip.
Please leave.
I love it.
It was great, but it was so
Do you not like
different.
people being here? Nothing with.
Sorry, my voice is so soft, guys. I seem to have
Do you want us to go?
no volume control.
Why are you still here? How many spirits are with us at the moment? Do you have you able to touch Cheroane on her hair?
Touch.
Yeah, this felt like a bug in my hair.
test.
Kind of weird.
Big
It's like a
mistake.
static bug in my hair kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
I'm terrified of spiders. So,
You
yeah,
can
that's
stop
my
touching
worst
it
fear,
now.
having a spider in my hair.
It's okay. Mask.
Yes, she's wearing a mask.
Bye, Cheroane.
Are you able
Thanks
to
for
leave
stopping.
here? Or are you stuck? You can stop touching Cheroane now.
Do it.
Do what?
Yeah.
What do you want us to do?
Oh,
That sounds like a laugh almost.
I don't know. But because I heard it like during
You heard it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it sounded like a growl. Like it was a really low grrr type sound.
Mm.
But when you hear it on the audio of the mic, it doesn't sound the same as what it did. No, yeah, but it's weird because I hear it again. Well, both Kaisha and I hear it again, but it's not as loud. It's probably half of the first one.
What was that?
Okay. Tap.
Oh, Candy, it was in her. It's connected to her.
Okay. Did Kaisha hear it as well?
Yeah, she thought
She's
it was coming
growling.
from the spirit box.
Let us. No.
Is there an evil entity that stays here?
Name. Devil. Forgive.
Is it because of all the murderers and criminals that stayed here?
No. Murders.
Why is there evil here?
Hey, oracles.
Hi.
Child's voice.
What's the child's name?
What the frick? No, not again.
What are you doing to Cheroane?
It was whispering.
Yeah, it was really creepy sometimes.
Person.
Can you tell us how many people are in this room?
Two. Say fucking.
Okay.
I'm such a good girl. I didn't even want to say it.
Can you see us?
I'm self-censoring because I'm on video.
Don't worry, she's not as sweet as she looks.
No,
Believe
when
me.
no.
Yes, there's 3 people
When
in
no
this
one's
room.
recording me, yep, I'm not that
Can
lady.
you say mine?
I see girls.
That was me like making a sound looking at Kaisha like, bloody hell.
Can you say Sean's name? That was me.
Body here.
Nobody here.
Were you guilty, John? Did you murder that man?
Boys.
Do you get angry in this room?
No.
Yeah, he does.
Were you scared the day you were executed?
London.
Is that where you came from? Can you touch Cheroane on her hand?
Big mistake.
Got you.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you
No.
or touch you?
Got you.
Mm.
Even now, my throat's feeling tight.
Okay, you need to come away from Cheroane now, please.
Help.
Do you need help crossing over?
Do you want Cheroane? Come.
Where do you want Cheroane to go? You need to come away from Cheroane now. Are you making her feel what you felt the day you died?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
It was
Die.
like a hand was here.
Yes.
And I had to reduce the audio like a ton. So it didn't deafen everyone.
Okay, you need to come away from Cheroane.
No.
We are sorry for what happened to
No.
you.
Mm.
Breathe.
Yes, you need to let Cheroane breathe.
I mean, I've had asthma attacks before.
Thank you.
So I was trying to do the things from what I've learned with that.
Mm.
But this was different to an asthma attack.
Cheroane, can you say my name?
Is it a whisk?
And it did. It's a whisk.
Mm.
Okay, you need to leave. You need to come away from Cheroane, please.
I told Shana
Come
because she
away
wasn't
from
covering her
Cheroane,
mouth
please.
properly.
Yeah, she's like, you don't cover your mouth. I'm like, I'm
Need to leave her
trying to breathe.
Yeah.
I can't take off mask and headphones and cover my mouth at the same time.
Just breathe easy, breathe easy, breathe easy. Breathe easy.
Well, I agree, Dan, with the TikTok stuff.
Slow breath in and breath out.
Oh yeah, that scared the crap out of me
What?
when I heard
Oh,
like the
yeah.
voice. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, I felt like I was going to pass out.
I kept telling him to come away from you. And then he kept like, and I said, is that how you died? Is that how it felt when you went home?
Yeah, I would.
It was like, it started like a scratch.
I was just trying to catch my breath. Then it was just, yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Yeah. But I asked him to touch you on your right arm.
Mm.
And
My
like
arm was cold, yeah.
a minute later, or even less, you said that your arm was cold. And then I was just asking questions. You were like answering pretty accurately.
Really?
Yeah. And then I said, can you touch Cheroane on her hair? And then you started doing this.
Yeah, because like it felt like a static, like electricity, like
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. And then I said after that, like, come away from Cheroane now. And
I said no.
The most
No, well, I was like, can you, touch on
Yeah,
my
Dan.
hand? But then,
All right. Do you want to
Way
just?
too many people fake stuff.
Oh,
Do I
God,
want to
yeah.
just talk about what that felt like, or?
Yeah, like
I was trying not to chicken out. So when we discussed it and decided that I was going to do the sensory dip, and that was before we'd even gotten to the Roundhouse, I knew, you know how you just know? I knew that I was going to experience something like that. And I think it's because I'm an empath, I pick up on things and I feel things. I mean, I've felt other people's pain, living people's pain. And
just
so,
excuse me, guys, for a
if
sec.
somebody wanted people to know what it felt like, they would do that. And I don't feel like I'm explaining myself properly, but I just knew that, so I was going to get choked. I knew. So when it started to happen, I was like, okay, I can deal with this. It's something that's happened to me before. And I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. And then it got to the point where I couldn't even breathe in, and that's when I ripped everything off. I wasn't scared of, I suppose, the spirits or anything. But I knew that if I didn't stop it right then and there, it was going to just continue to get worse and worse and worse. So, yeah, that's why I stopped there. And then Kaisha asked me straight afterwards, was I scared? And I laughed and said, nope. I was ready to keep going. But yeah, it was a really full-on experience. I know that John Gavin was hung because he was accused of murder. And don't ask me why, because I don't normally have sympathy for murderers and that sort of thing, but he was a 15-year-old boy. And for some reason, it saddens me that that was how his life was, that he was sent as a convict to a strange land and, never ever went home again. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts and feelings, I suppose, about that sensory depth session. But
Yeah.
I really think, we definitely made contact with him.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, he gets shitty when people are in his room because he considers it, like his space, and that's where he, will mess with people. Like he'll touch people. He'll like move their stuff. He'll like knock their stuff on the floor. So like the benches that we're sitting on. Yeah.
But I mean, quite literally, it felt like I had something around my throat. So normally, like when I've had an asthma attack, it feels like a heaviness on my chest, but this felt like a hand around my throat. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Dan, what's going on? Frank, did you get a second strike?
Oh dear, things be happening in the chat. They're all talking about fake stuff. First mistake I made. What do you mean, Mr. Bunny? What mistake did I make?
It was my mistake. I should never have asked.
I wasn't open to. I just knew it was going to happen.
Is that what you mean, Mr. Bunny? Because like I shouldn't have. I should have stopped at the,
touched the arm
and I shouldn't
I
have
got pretty
taken it any
provocative
further.
when we did your sensory dip.
That
which is
must
coming
be
up.
an Aussie viewer.
Trash
It's our
cans.
channel. Alrighty. So, do you guys want us to have another guest on, or
Should you want
go
us to do the
straight
next one?
onto the
Peter's
next
one.
episode? You forgot to establish
A safe word. Yes. That's,
Actually, you know
that
what?
is a good yes.
You know what though? Okay. So when I said to Sean, we need to get headphones, a mask, because I want to start doing sensory deprivation.
Oh my gosh.
And there
Why aren't
was
videos upside down? Are you serious, Frank? Come on, like that's the oldest joke ever.
But so I had a look online to see if we had any masks, at the shops closest to us, and the only one that came up on the screen was a black fluffy. Was it?
Oh
a
my
fluffy
god,
one?
yeah, the fluffy sleep mask.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh, we have to get that one.
I'm like,
because
I'm not getting a fluffy sleep mask.
That's hysterical.
No.
Freaking party pooper.
I know, I'm a total party pooper.
She
but
refused to get
look,
it,
we
so
can,
we got
we
a
can
boring
get
one.
cheeky ones next time, I suppose, if you want to. But yeah, I was quite happy with the boring one. I didn't want to take away from the ghosties,
Kangaroos. Yeah, actually, we just had a herd of kangaroos jump by.
Yeah, my kid
outside.
likes to ride one to school. Ball gag mask, seriously, Dan. Oh my goodness.
Alrighty.
Toilet flush opposite way. That is true.
Yes.
Breathe.
I was a breathe. Peter.
We'll show you a bit
Meatloaf
of
can be
the...
your safe word. I would do anything, but I won't do that. Oh my god, I love it. You guys are on
Spring.
fire as always.
Spring.
So where are we watching from?
Hang on. Wait for it.
Measure.
Measure.
Just in case you guys didn't hear what came through, I had to repeat every word.
Yeah, I know.
We're in a tiny freaking little cell. And
I need to go and get my hair done again. I want it that purple again.
yeah, so that's once
I want to
like
have a
Does
Sean
it get really cold in here?
once Sean came in, the spirit that I was communicating with didn't just stopped communicating the way it was. So I was hearing like little taps in different corners,
You
like
don't need to
up
be
in
afraid.
the roof.
Did you hear that?
Yes, everyone go hit the like
Like it
button.
sounded like a tap. That's a car. It's like a
Yeah, I don't always hear everything she
Did you hear
hears.
anything?
But Keish didn't hear it either, so I was like, okay. But
Yeah.
yeah.
From the outside, I was feeling good. Now I'm in here and I just feel so
Depressed?
no, sort of not depressed.
Bacon.
It's more like despair.
Love the eye roll there.
It's just
Me?
no one
No,
doesn't
me.
like it.
Oh.
Bacon.
Yeah, bacon.
That was Cheroane.
Okay.
All right, this
Did
bit
you make a noise?
is amusing.
I just really got jelly legged.
I'm sorry. Oh. But did you make a noise after the jelly leg?
Yeah, bacon.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
jelly
Mr.
leg.
Bunny's safe word. My back was so sore at this
Yeah.
point.
Remove.
Yeah, so in this cell, the spirit that I was communicating with, like, I had a feeling didn't like the light being in there. And so once we kind of like Kaisha moves the light more out, we start getting a little bit more noise. But yeah, and that's the thing with doing investigations, you know, spirits, you know, might pick a person out of a team or, you know, say Sean and I, and want to communicate with just that person, because as soon as Sean came into the cell, it like all the kind of tapping communication what
Sorry, I'm just cracking up at the chat. Frank
It's Lena
reckons
and
Satan
same
Bacon is
sauce.
his Frank's like Satan Bacon is his stripper name. So Frank says it's leaner than Satan sausage.
Good Lord. Kentucky bacon work.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Yes,
we will
Oh, dear.
skip ahead. So we'll go to the part where the sign starts swinging.
Name is Deb. Dead again.
No.
Oh
When?
my god, they're just getting worse.
We'd like to know your story.
Sabra's started with the lube now.
Reading. Who's been tapping
The responses in this cell were
and
like,
communicating
so
with me by
clear.
noises? Helen? Oh, it's evil.
Yeah.
We've had evil come through so much tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to like,
I know, but the chat.
Did you die in the cell?
oh, that voice, man.
Yeah,
that
that's
gave me
creepy.
chills, man. I've never heard that
was
noise come out.
Did you die in the cell?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
that gave me chills, man.
Creepy voice.
I've never heard that noise come out.
What? No way.
Okay.
Did you bump that? I didn't bump that.
I didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it.
I didn't bump that.
Defensive.
Are you sure?
Defensive.
Go back to where you were.
I was here.
Hurt Christopher.
The camera's turned around. Are you freaking kidding me?
Man, I was pissed. Yeah, so I didn't make any cuts. So yeah, you guys can decide.
Like, I swear on the Bible that none of us touched that sign. And that is a very, very
You know what's
precious
weird
thing
though?
to me. So, swearing on the Bible is a
Okay,
big deal.
so we've been filming. When I press
We
record
did not touch it.
to start,
You guys are
the
getting
camera was
finger.
facing here.
Just
And-
so you get it.
This sign that's still moving, Sean and I were completely away from it. And I went to check that it was in the shot and
The camera was
the
facing
camera
the
was
way.
facing the other way, which is a bit weird. Can you have a look and see if it was like my hood maybe? Because I was like standing here.
Which is kind of
My
ridiculous
hood's nowhere near
because,
it.
No.
yeah,
Where's your hood?
like it was swinging like this.
Yeah, it was really swinging.
And the fur on my jacket.
wasn't. Yeah, I didn't touch it.
Hello, butterfly. Welcome.
Yeah, I didn't touch it.
That's really
Butterfly
weird.
kisses.
I
Hmm.
don't understand why the camera.
Camera was the wrong way around.
Yeah, but why was it the wrong way around? That's what I'm not understanding.
I mean, maybe it was when I was trying to see how much battery we had.
Because I'm really blonde underneath and I don't understand.
No, you don't.
You do,
That
yeah.
way.
How'd you screw it up,
Already
Sean?
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blame me. I'm blamed for
Okay,
everything.
so now
Down
it's
low, low, low.
barely moving. But it was really swinging.
That doesn't do it.
I didn't
Frank.
even touch those. My feet were nowhere near that.
Yeah, it wasn't
Stiff
that.
back.
I would have heard that, but it was like this. It was going. It was like, that's how hard it was swaying.
Yeah.
Just remember, Frank, Mum could be watching this.
Forced to get it going.
Oh,
but
she
neither of us were touching.
usually does.
Yep, she usually watches.
All right, let me just skip to the. I think I'm about to start Spirit Box anyway.
I mean, the closest I've gotten to it is just leaning here.
Yep.
But I wasn't doing that when it started going,
Yeah. And then when you.
and I didn't touch it.
And I only moved when you reacted and said no way. And I was like, what? And I turned to
She was looking down.
Yeah. Okay.
We got more cameras now,
Well,
so make it a bit
it'll
easier.
be on the audio because the camera was facing that way.
Mhm.
So it's still going to be
Yeah.
on the audio. And I did catch the tail end of it when I flicked the camera around. How weird.
Yeah.
Who made the sign swing? Me? Did someone play with our camera? Yeah.
Yeah?
That was a sorry.
Who's here with us?
Hi, Sean. He just said, hi, Sean.
Hi.
I don't know why
I'm
you
like,
reacted
"Ugh."
like that.
Because I don't like it when it says my name.
You're an ass.
Don't do
Who
that.
said hi, Sean?
Sully.
Same little boy voice that's been coming through the whole night.
Did the little boy make the sign move? No. It was a no.
Oh, you knew Frio butterfly kisses.
Yeah?
Ooh. You should go check it out.
Remember. What do you want us to remember?
Oh, I heard
You heard the tap.
two
Yeah.
taps over there.
So those are the taps that I was hearing before Sean came into that cell.
The spirit that made the sign start swinging, can you swing it again?
Behave.
Did that say demon? Look. Look.
It's moving backwards and forwards.
Yeah,
It's better
exactly,
again.
Dan.
What?
It's
I'm
annoying.
so
annoying.
sorry.
At least I apologized.
Are you trying to move it now?
Yeah.
Tiny
Can
Kyo.
you push it a little bit harder? Push. Yes,
Creepy
can you
voice
push
again.
And camera autofocusing going weird.
Yeah. No, it was going crazy.
Maybe trust it.
All right. The reason I put in brackets is this spirit trying to warn us about what is going to happen to me down the track.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. So that's like Now, listen to that again. It's insane.
That's crazy. Did ya love?
Yeah, and this.
Can you try really hard and push it again for us? Show us how strong you are. He's here. Who's here? Woman.
Were you trying to scare us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want us to go away?
If you want us to leave this cell, can you push it for us? Try really, really hard.
Yeah, so the responses that we were getting from the necrophonic was just unbelievable. I mean, like, you know, like Dan Tex has said, like, we're getting whole sentences.
Yeah.
And it was so funny to me when I was editing this because, you know, like I'm listening, you know, like over and over to figure out what the word is. And, you know, I'm going along and it legit is like the spirits are arguing with one another.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're just having a little chat.
Yeah.
Like, Tom, what you having for dinner, mate? You know, it was just so weird.
And it happens. It happened at the tunnel where it sounded like they were talking to each other.
Yeah. Okay, so now the next bit, like I went in there after the sensory deprivation.
Can I just hop up quickly?
Sure.
I can't step over your phone.
I forgot I was like
Attached?
attached.
I'll go the other way.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I had to talk to Nibbles.
To see if we could get anything.
Excuse me.
Back of my legs feel really, really cold. John. It just said John Sean. Will. Was it you, John, that was choking Sean?
Yeah, that was clear. Yeah. Yes.
Breathe.
Oh, was it breathe?
Mm.
What? That just said, like, come out.
Look, something.
Or, like, get the hell out of here or something like that.
What was weird is, like, as I'm editing these, like, there were EVPs that, you know, like, we were picking up. But a lot of them, like, it was like it was two different spirits, like, saying something at the same time. So, which I thought, you know, to get an EVP is, like, awesome. But, yeah, to have, you know, them kind of double up, which it happens in this room.
Is there a female spirit here? What was this room used for? Who tapped on the window?
Girl.
Are you able to move one of these signs?
So guys, when I was talking about the ghost feet that disappeared, it was this cell. So it was one of these clips, and yeah, something white started manifesting in the middle here, and then you get a step here, 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 and here, and then gone, and then completely gone, basically.
Hanging on the walls.
I keep meaning to like watch that clip again, just to,
Just
you know,
to-
because it's driving me crazy.
Yeah. I bled.
I'm something. And
We haven't been to,
No, we want to go.
yeah,
and
but you know we can't.
We'll have to go during the day. I mean,
who's the evil spirit here?
I didn't get that. Tell her I swim. I just didn't
Yeah, that's
understand what they meant.
Get out.
All right. So when it comes through, and it says "Don't stop, demon." All right. When we got to the Roundhouse that evening, you know, we have a security guard, and he just sits out the front basically because he's got to, you know, make sure that no one comes in while we're there.
Yep.
And he has to lock up all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But another gentleman rocked up in the middle of us just trying to set up for the investigation. And he had a pile like this thick of like photos and all that. And he has done, I think he was saying he does tours.
He does tours, yeah.
Yeah, and so he wanted to come and, you know, meet us and, you know, show us some of these photos.
Yeah.
And we thought, okay,
Because
he's just going to...
he was really excited
Yeah.
about us investigating the place.
And he was just going to, like, you know, I'm thinking, okay, cool, he's just going to show us a few photos. Because we only have 4 hours of filming to do there. And yes, it's like a small area because they don't allow access upstairs anymore. But no, it wasn't just a few photos. It was, he went through every single photo.
But he had some really good ones.
Yeah, but one of
Like,
them
really?
was so creepy, and it was from, I think it was taken from someone on one of his tours there. And
Of the figure behind the well.
yeah, so you've got the well, right? And then there's this like, no, it does not look human, okay?
No.
It looks demonic, I'll tell you that. But, you know, hands like that and kind of hunched, but it seriously looked like it had horns, didn't it? Like, I've never seen anything like it. It was really creepy. So, yeah.
Who keeps touching my hair? Don't worry.
Maybe Maria.
Should I not worry about it? Do you like Sean's hair?
Yeah, because it was purple. Peter didn't like it.
They
What
thought
colour
it
is
was
my hair?
plastic.
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 I liked my hair that color. Tell me if you liked my hair that color.
Can you leave here or are you stuck? Yes. Do you need help? Got it.
Dan loves it.
Can we help you?
Very pretty. Yes. You see, I'm going to keep doing the purple.
Perfect. That went through my finger and thumb.
Like it vibrated and sent like a shock up my...
Well, you had
my
that happen
pinky
at
and-
Jaredale Cemetery as well.
All righty.
Thanks, guys.
Let's get to the good part. Well, not really the good part, but
Good for you,
Yeah,
Cassie.
we did.
Have fun with it.
We got. Do you want to hold the light if you're going to be standing up?
kinky goose.
Me sniggering.
boss.
It's either me sniggering or Keisha sniggering. We both do it.
Both
Yeah,
of
we
them,
did.
yeah.
We did. We got Joe, who we need to pray for.
What? What's that
All right.
sound in the background there?
What sound?
Who we need to pray for.
Background
There.
noise?
Yeah. It sounded okay. It was just I don't know. You listened to the whole thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, you were like
All
even there. I can tell.
Yeah, so, all right. When we first got in, yeah, like Sean had never been to the Roundhouse. I'd been there loads of times when I was younger. But
Interesting,
so
butterfly
we
kisses.
were just going through and, getting a feel, okay, of the place and the energy, all that kind of thing. Every single time I entered this cell, this is the lunatic cell. Every time I went in there, I just
It affected you, but it didn't
felt
really affect me.
like really off. And it wasn't like a good feeling. It was like I felt really heavy in there and just, my heart rate would pick up. Yeah, I didn't like going in there, but, I don't get scared. So I kept going back in there and this is what happened. And we do pray before an investigation. So we had done that. And we prayed after as well. So, yeah.
I feel weird in here.
I need to stop sitting.
Like I'm feeling lightheaded.
I hate watching this. I really do.
Do you
Yeah.
want to bring the light a little bit?
Oh well, it really. Yeah, it was already
It's all in
affecting you.
shadow.
Like you
Yeah, I feel really
totally off balance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at your
forgot-
face. Look at your face.
I know. Like I don't. I look weird.
Yeah.
That's not a
You
good
were like-
spot to like pause on.
Is that a good spot now too?
No, I don't care. I don't care at this point. But when we did the spirit box in this cell, through the spirit box session, and I, didn't notice it at first. It wasn't until, I kind of was like watching the footage more, intently. And I'm like, what the hell? Why am I closing my eyes? And I keep like putting my head down and just like putting my phone by my side and closing my eyes. And I said to Sean, like, that's a bit weird. Like, I wonder if, he was trying to affect me during, and that was at the very beginning of the investigation too. And I don't, I mean, you guys have watched, like us do spirit boxes all the time. I don't usually, put my head to the side and close my eyes. So I thought that was a bit weird because I did it like, it was kind of like I was going in and out because I'd hear something come through the spirit box and I'd perk up and say whatever it was. But, yeah.
So I just thought you were
Is
just
that you doing that to me?
when you got quiet. I just thought you were trying
Making
to
me feel dizzy?
Focus?
focus. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when I called your name and you didn't answer.
Yeah, I don't like watching
Oh
this
shit.
either. And to be honest with you, even just how I'm staring at my phone like that is a bit weird
Yeah.
because Like I'm just going.
She's totally zoned out.
It's really freaking weird. Yeah. So I did not make any cuts. I wanted you guys to just see the raw clip. So what happened and then what happened afterwards without any cuts.
You're shaking. Chris is shaking.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
I was like, is she just concentrating and ignoring me?
Hey.
Because sometimes she does that.
Peter.
But no.
Pete.
Yeah, I just was like, no.
Pete. Where were you?
Yeah. That was exactly how I felt. Like, where did you go?
I was calling your name.
The look on her face was just, she wasn't there.
Seriously?
She was just
No,
looking down and
when I
just
looked at
staring. Her face was slack.
nothing.
It was like she wasn't there.
How are you feeling now?
It was really creepy.
I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, around about now is when I decided we need to pack up and go.
Yeah, I feel like it was not going to throw up.
So,
Yeah, that was a bit dodgy.
Keisha recorded the rest of this, but I started packing
You
up
can get away
equipment
from me
because I
now.
knew Peter wasn't going to be up for it.
Rolling in the deep. All right, so we did not hear that EVP
Really sick.
while we were there, and it took me forever. Like I had to play it so many times to try and figure out what the hell that was saying. I could hear the come here. I just could not work out what the middle part was. And then it was like, it's been a long time. And I was just like, that just made like a big pit in my stomach.
Maria wants to know if you can remember any of that bit where you were zoned out.
Basically, what happened is yeah, so best way to explain it. Okay, so after, we just cut filming at the end, which you guys, see the whole thing when I say stop recording. And when we were back in that room where we did the sensory depth, we were packing up.
The screen just did a weird thing.
We were, talking about what had happened because I was, ready to run for whatever bucket was near the front door because I was feeling like I was going to throw up. I was trying so hard to explain like what was happening to Sian, and like I couldn't pin, like I couldn't, what's the word, like even now I couldn't
pinpoint it.
No, I just couldn't like explain to her or Kaisha what was happening into, and put it into, words that
even now you're struggling to put it into words.
like, because I hate I hate watching it. I really do. It makes me just, I don't like watching it. So it took me a while to try and get the right words to try and explain to her. But at the time when we were packing up, the only thing that I could say that, might give Sian some kind of, idea of what I was experiencing was I felt like I was being pulled back through time.
Yeah.
So, I'm standing still, obviously, I'm swaying a little bit, but I just felt like I was being dragged back through each time period, if that makes sense. It's really hard to explain. And when I said that to Sian, she was just like, oh my gosh, remember what that gentleman said, the one who bought the thick pile of pictures. So
that was
you
crazy.
can tell him.
One of I can't.
It
was one of the
tours.
Was it a customer or was it?
She was. They were on the ghost tour.
It was someone's daughter.
Yeah, but it was through the day.
It was through the day, and apparently, no, but they didn't. The mum and the daughter didn't say anything about the daughter having any gifts or anything, but she did. And when she went into that cell, she came running back out, white as a sheet, and they asked her what was wrong, and she said,
well, she was screaming.
Yeah, she said it was like she'd stepped back in time, and the cell looked like it did back, when the prisoners were there, and there were men in there. That's why she came running out screaming, and that's what happened to Peter.
Yeah. Because the other girl, she saw. Did you say that?
There were men.
She saw red beard guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
She saw him and other men in the cell. And it was...
Yeah, he was...
Like it was...
So the guy with the red hair, the red beard, who was kept in the lunatic cell for a very, very long time.
He went
She
insane.
Basically saw him climbing the walls. So...
they kept him in there. I think they isolated him and he went insane. And so, anyone who's ever seen him has always said the same thing: red hair, red beard.
So I didn't see anyone. I didn't see the guy with the red beard or anything like that. And it actually took me, I think, a few weeks to, think about what happened, how it happened, and, articulate. That's right.
That's the word.
Yeah.
There we go.
it took me a few weeks to try and articulate to Sian, what was going on. And so in the beginning, I could feel from the time I walked in there
to the windows, to the walls, the spirits creep out us all. Love it. Very good.
Yeah, so from when I walked in there, bad vibes, bad vibes. I probably should have just walked back out. That probably would have been a good idea. But I didn't, because that's what we do. And but bad vibes. And then when I kind of turn around and I'm facing that direction, I just started feeling like more out of it. And I don't know, it was like everything around me was becoming distant. So then obviously while I'm in this freaking trance, whatever it is, I can hear Cheroane. I could hear her calling my name. And that's the freakiest part, is that I could hear her, but she sounded like she was a freaking, oval away from me and calling my name. But I couldn't.
An oval over here is like a football field
Yeah.
in the US. So just you know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I could not.
Thanks
I
for
couldn't
stopping in,
move.
Butterfly Kisses.
Yeah,
Come back
thank
and join
you.
us again.
I could not move, and I could not say anything. I couldn't get anything out. And so as I'm being pulled back, I'm seeing all these different time periods. So what the cell looked like in, this particular year, what it looked like in that year, and more and more back, right? And thankfully, Sian cottoned on to what was going on. She came in and she got me out of it because I hadn't even gotten to the time period where the guy with the red beard was. I think if I'd gotten there, I probably would have seen him, and I don't even want to think about what might have happened.
Yeah, when you weren't responding, it was like, she, even knowing you wouldn't have wanted me to leave you in that state to see what happened. It would, pull me out, pull me out. So yeah.
It was, I've gone into mini trances before, but I've been able to click myself out of it. This one, I could not move. I could not speak. I was just I don't know, almost like sleep paralysis while I'm awake.
Well, sleep paralysis is when you're awake. Anyway.
Well, I mean, not in bed, standing up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. So I was telling Sean about what happened, and he said to me, "You're a channeler," and I was just like, "I am." And he was just like, yeah. But then as I kept explaining what happened, he was like, ooh, yeah, no. He said that spirit was trying to attach to me. So I was very lucky that Sean. And then, the EVP come here.
It's been
It's been a long time. When I figured out what it was saying, it was just is the spirit meaning it's been such a long time since he's had someone with
he could communicate
medium type gifts that he could affect like that? I don't know. But we are going there next Thursday to do the IG live. And
we got a surprise.
Yeah, and Jane,
I'm not telling you what it is.
Jane will be joining us still
on IG.
Yeah, so we are looking forward to doing that with Jane.
Gaslight her. Peter, you were just tired. A lot going on in your life. Under a lot of stress.
Yes.
There was nothing happening. No.
Yeah. Oh, I wish. Wish. So Sean said to me that even though we, say a prayer, protection, all that kind of thing before and after, he said, you've got to be really, really careful, especially when you're dealing with, unstable spirits. Like, I was in the lunatic cell, and it's a lot more dangerous for, I guess someone like me to be around and too open, because at that point I didn't know, well, I didn't consciously know that I was like leaving myself so open.
She
but
was,
I was
very open.
But I was.
And I kept trying to explain to her that she was way too open. And she's like, no, I've got my guard up. I'm fine. No, she's really bad at listening to me.
Yeah.
So, people got to learn for themselves sometimes. And I think that was a massive lesson for Peta. She hasn't left herself that open ever again.
Well, see, the funny thing is that Sian took me to do the Torchlight tour at Fremantle Prison for my birthday. And I said to her, and we were running late because my older son decided to nearly cut his thumb off. So I had to do it with him. Tell you what, my kids they always have the worst timing. So we were already running late, and Sian's grabbing a parking ticket, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to go into the prison without like doing some kind of protection. And she's like, just let it come to you. And so that's what I did. And I did for...
I know you did. I know. She opened herself up
session.
for a split second and started to zone out. And we were all, it was like right at the beginning of the tour. The tour. So as you get into the cell block, they've got these lines on the floor where the prisoners would stand with their toes on the line, for, what do you call it?
Roll call,
whatever.
I suppose, yeah.
And so we're standing there, and she starts going,
well, no.
No, she did. And I look over at her, and she's like, zoned out again. And I went,
yeah, she's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I nudged her, and she goes, what? I'm like, you were zoning out? And she's like, no, I wasn't.
No.
No, you did. You did. She denied it first. And then about 10 minutes later, when we were at another part of the prison, she's like, yeah, thanks for nudging me, because I was zoning out.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Bunny. Oh, hi, Shape. How are you?
Hey, Shape.
I'm just, I've just been explaining to everyone what the hell happened with me in our last episode. But yeah, I said to Sian, because the tour guide's talking, and I keep looking, like I can like feel an energy right at the door of one of these cells, and I just keep like zeroing in on this door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd look back.
She's like, I'm going to do an experiment.
Yeah, and I just I just kept getting pulled to that freaking cell door. And when Sian did that, like I was still completely there. It might have looked like
you were zoning.
Yeah, it might have looked that way.
I've known you for 5 bloody years now.
But I was fine. I said to Sian, I knew that was happening. So she didn't have to push me into the next person in line.
She did not fall into the next person in line. We still have the COVID thing. Keep your distance. But I did. I nudged her.
Oh my god! Yeah, it was funny.
I mean, we're not sisters, but we are sisters, and we've got no filter when it comes to each other. So.
But it was quite interesting. It was actually a really good experiment, because the Fremantle prison is the most haunted location in WA, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Now, it was what I said before I entered that worked. I didn't I had a tiny bit of I feel a bit nauseous when we were in the gallows, and then when we were near the death row.
I always feel
cells.
sad when I'm in the gallows. I mean, I've been 3 times before this, so no, I've been 2 times before this time with Peter, and they always take you through the gallows, and every time I've been in there, it's just been sad, really just sad. So, but some people deserve some things that they get.
Yeah, and I saw a shadow figure, but other than that, I didn't get any bad feelings, and I didn't have to run for the door. Unlike when I went into the York jail and courthouse.
Oh, that was.
And I hadn't, because
you've never learned to shield yourself.
When we go to investigate somewhere, we do, our prayer before and afterwards. But it wasn't until, just talking to Cheroane more and understanding, what it is I can do, he's like, you've got to do it wherever you go. So if you're going to just visit a haunted location, you need to put that protection up. So the York jail and courthouse, I had to book it to the freaking exit.
Yeah, because she was going to be sick anyway.
But the Fremantle prison, I obviously had done enough that I was, I was protected. So,
I mean, I don't have a ritual that I do to protect myself, but it's instinctual with me. I think, growing up in Johannesburg and always having to be aware of your surroundings because it's a very dangerous place to live. And I was just thinking about that the other night, how stressful it is. And you don't realize it when you're living in a place like that, but it's and I think having that experience, always being aware of my surroundings, always having my guard up, I go into places with my guard up. So if I know something's haunted, I go in with a shield up and it's not all the way up, it's not all the way closed, but it's up enough that I'm not going to get into trouble, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, I think we even had it was either in part 1 or part 2, but we had mirror come through on the spirit box. Oh, I can't remember which one it was. And so from part 1, where I'm in that cell and I kind of zone in and out a couple of times, and then there were so many things that came through on the spirit box, leading up to that point of things that sounded like warnings, like, watch out, he's coming. It's him, he's here. And the mirror thing, that, that's given me goosebumps and chills now because, how the hell and why would a mirror come through on a spirit box in a really old jail? I don't even think they had mirrors back in that day.
That's where I think other things come into it. And by other things, I mean other beings.
Yeah, so then...
To remind you of the worst part. The thing that you're afraid of the most will be brought up the most.
Yeah. So, the experience that I had as a 15-year-old and the attachment I had from that mirror, that got brought into it. And it was just, after every single, episode that I edited, it was just like all these little puzzle pieces were coming together, and it was just all kind of clicking. And yeah, it was bizarre. And yeah, I don't want that happening ever again.
We don't know, Mr. Penny, we don't always hear exactly what the spirit box is saying. So, whatever we've subtitled is what we didn't hear at the time. Because it's so quick, and sometimes you miss things. But
yes, older mirrors.
I normally go anywhere with my guard up, and I think you've just got to learn how that feels.
Yeah, I think I've always obviously had my gifts.
True,
but
Dan.
I hadn't learnt how to protect myself from spirits with them, because, well, I guess there'd be ghost kitties and ghost dogs, but doing veterinary nursing, I'm not.
Frank has a ghost kitty at his house.
I'm not like in that what's the word? I'm not doing paranormal stuff, so I'm not using that part of my brain. And what's funny is that the clinic that I was working at a couple of years ago, a year and a bit ago, there was like something there. And
it was a new building too.
Yeah, and even the other nurse could feel it, and she because we would hear things and all this kind of stuff. It was weird. But yeah, I think because the more I investigate and the more I'm using it and tuning in, the stronger.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's exactly how it feels. Yeah. Yeah. Frank welcomes all succubi. Oh dear. Frank is a ghost kitty. Frank has a ghost kitty.
Cheroane, you had a bad attachment. Yeah. The mirror that was my problem was my mum smashed it, and it was a portal, so it closed the portal. And all these years later, I cannot look into any kind of like antique or old looking freaking mirrors. I can't do it. And they're everywhere at Green Hills, and they're beautiful, but I can't look at them.
Gorgeous. They have this massive one in the green dining room. It's beautiful.
Never looked at it.
But I feel like
never looked at it.
When I look at it, I can imagine Agatha standing and admiring herself in it. That's always the image that pops into my head, is of a lady standing in front of it admiring herself, which, vanity, I suppose.
Well, Cheroane, funny you asked that, because the last couple of live streams I've done, so the last one on the last one on our channel and the last one on Jane's channel, because I have a ghost boyfriend here.
I wish you wouldn't call him that, but anyway.
Just stuck.
Yeah.
He followed me from the Roundhouse, and he wants to go home, which I'm happy to hear. So yeah, I was trying to debunk the dowsing rods, but yeah, like I don't know. I personally wouldn't use them.
I mean, I'd like to give them a try, because I haven't tried them out yet.
Because you can feel it, like
when we go and scout our next spot, we'll take them with, and I can have a play with them. Yep.
But yeah, because they are they can be easily manipulated and stuff, I wouldn't use them as an investigative tool, personally. But, you know, there are a lot of investigators who do swear by them. But, yeah, they were fun to play with.
Yeah, we prefer the more, I suppose, technical gadgets.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Like, people have found oil with dowsing rods. They found water with dowsing rods.
That's what they originally made for.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, but they've also found other things with dowsing rods. So, there's, I don't know, maybe something to it. Maybe it's the user. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I'd be careful with that, Cheroane.
Yeah.
I'd be careful.
Put your guard up when you start to feel that.
Yeah.
Really put your guard up. It won't stop whatever you're investigating or whatever is happening, but it'll stop whatever is manipulating them from attaching to you.
Oh, wow, you found a ring. That's awesome.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, but they were originally used to locate water.
Yeah, they were called water dowsing rods back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Before ghost hunting was a thing.
I guess, yeah.
That's good, Cheroane.
All right, well, do you guys want to have us pick one more?
We're at 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Or are you tired and you want to go do something else?
Otherwise, we will let you go. So, yeah, let us know if you want us to do another random pick. Yay or nay?
Yeah, Dan, that's why I'm interested in using them. I want to see what happens. I think, you know, it's an old thing. People still use them today. Anyone for a chat? Or...
Cheroane's bored because she's got a power outage.
Like automatic writing. Oh, no. I'm never touching automatic writing. I'm not going to be a conduit for anything. That's just something I won't do.
Yeah.
It's for me, that's being too open. Allowing something to manipulate a part of my body to get a message across. It's no.
Yeah, I'm sure the spirit didn't want him to stop. Yeah, I guess it's the same kind of thing as using a Ouija board. Yeah, I'd never touch one of those things.
No.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't get how they, meaning
can market it for
corporation, can have it. Yeah, in the kids section, game section. I just don't like. I've never seen one here with the board games.
Probably
but like
because
you guys over there in the States, like
in South Africa they didn't have them, but South Africa would ban a lot of things like that. So you'd have to try really hard to find one. You probably have to go to a specialty store or something like that.
Yeah, buy it
and
online.
I think the same thing. Yeah, there's definitely. I've never seen it at any of the game shops, even the
in Canada.
The game shops where they sell the more adults, and I don't mean adult in a dirty way. I mean just.
It's in Toys R Us. You're joking.
Are you serious?
Oh my Lord! I thought they went out of business because all the
Toys R Us in Australia. Well, they shut down the one here. I don't know if they shut down all the ones over east.
Yeah, I thought it. Yeah, they did. Like all of them in Australia.
In Australia. You have different branches, I suppose. Yeah, money is the root of all evil. Yeah, you know, the desire to get to be wealthy, that greed, some people will do anything.
Yeah.
And have done anything. So, yeah.
But yeah, if you, if anyone in the chat doesn't know,
Adult stores have
like,
everything.
my
I don't mean most
paranormal-
kind of adult stores.
My paranormal story, I did do a live stream where, Sean, Vivian, and Anthony. So it's, on our channel if you want to listen to it. It was really hard for me to
You
do
did
that.
well, though.
I did. Like I was really proud that I didn't like start crying at some point.
Yeah, she had the tissues ready to go.
Yeah. Because that was basically my first time telling the whole story, and I was doing it on a live stream, so it was a big deal for me.
Maria had a Ouija board when she was younger.
No,
I would love to hear that story, Maria.
My mum,
because you have quite a
never.
few. It was there in the toy section.
Who in the chat has played a Ouija board? Cheroane. I'm gathering that say out. Oops, yeah.
I mean, a friend of mine, and he watches. I think he watches our videos. I know he's subscribed. John. He lives in the UK now, but when we were teenagers, I remember him telling me the story. He and a bunch of friends were at someone's house. They were having a party. The parents weren't there or anything, and someone had a Ouija board, so they decided to give it a try. And the front door, there was like a knock at the front door, and someone got up to go and open it and see who was there, and there was nothing there. Closed the door, and John jumped onto the chat or something, if I'm telling this the wrong way, but it happened again, and they opened the door and there was nothing there. And then I think the door slammed at some point, and he said he would never, ever, ever touch one of those boards again. Not ever. So, yeah.
Dan. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed?
I'm disappointed.
You're being judgmental now. Oh, my goodness. People can do what they
I'm
want.
Disappointed. And my grandmother used dowsing rods. Yeah, okay. Cheroane, yes, but not again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of people
Mr.
say
Bunny,
that.
younger. Cassie, you go, girl.
Yeah.
That's how we feel.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Mazzy. Hi, Mazzy. You have and still have yours.
Jane has a homemade one.
Of course you do, Jane. You are not bringing that in the suitcase. Oh. Hang on, what do you say? I told you about
That my grandma had an old one
that we used when I was a kid.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh,
So
you did.
Was she a spiritualist then? I think that's what they used to be called back in the day.
Yeah, Jane,
my
like,
friend had to use it.
When you get to fly over here, you are not bringing that.
Yeah, when you come to visit us one of these days.
Not happening.
No.
You'll be sleeping. You'll be
rules.
sleeping on the front
We have
doormat.
rules and you have to obey. No, I'm kidding. But
She ain't living at your house. She don't have to do your rules.
practically here all the time. Jeez.
Oh. All right, do you guys want us to do one more round before we let you go? Give us just a freaking smiley emoji if you want us to pick one more person. My child is nagging me
For lunch.
Mom,
I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. He won't make his own sandwich because he says his mum makes it the best. Oh, they owned a hardware store, so she wasn't a spiritualist. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool.
That's pretty weird. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, okay. I've never done a Ouija board, but I did when I was in
The police stopped
high
Maria
school.
and her friends from using the Ouija board at a playground. That's some divine
Wow.
intervention there, I think.
Yeah, I did the Charlie thing, and I did another thing. Oh, and okay. You know how who has watched
Wow.
the movie The Craft? Because like it's one
We
of
got
my fave movies.
2 smiley faces, Dan and Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
Jane doesn't have it anymore. Far out, Mr. Bunny. I was just reading that whole thing when you went on. That's really scary when you're a little kid. Bloody Mary.
Yeah, okay. So the light is a feather, stiff as a board. All right. We had something crazy happen when I was a teenager. So, girls sleep over, you play scary games, right? So my best friend was the one laying down. Then I was on one side, friend on the other, then the other one was like at the head. And the first few times we did it, it didn't work at all. And because, it was really hard to keep, teenage girls quiet without laughing through things like that.
Giggling.
And
the boys are just imagining all the things that happen. We don't always have pillow fights in our underwear. It's not true.
The weird thing is we tried it like numerous times. So I don't know what made it different this particular time. So we finally all got serious, even my friend who was laying on the ground. And we were all saying it. And we were getting louder and louder, faster and faster, right? Light as feather, stiff as a board, light as feather, stiff as a board. And I'm not kidding you. She freaking started coming off the floor. Not very far, but I remember opening my eyes and looking at my friend on the other side of her and just being like, what the fuck? and that was it. Like, maybe that much off the floor. But it was so cool.
Cassie says, I was at a sleepover when my friends did that. I hid under the blankets. It felt totally wrong. She was in grade 4. Yeah.
Whoa, year 4.
I mean, you watch a lot of these conspiracy movies where they talk about witchcraft in movies, and people have come around. A lot of those things that they do are real things. So yes, but I remember a family friend had us over one night, and I might have been like 9 or 10. I was young, and the adults were all in the lounge or at the dining table or whatever they were doing, drinking, chatting, whatever. And her daughter said that her mom had tarot cards, and she said, "Shall we have a look at them?" So she got them out. And as soon as they came out, I was just like, nope. I started crying. I was like, put them away. I had the worst feeling from them. I was just like, I'm not touching those. No, put them away. Yuck. No. And it wasn't for any, I've never heard of them before, but I just had such a terrible feeling about them. It was weird. So how many smiley faces did you got?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah. They want to go one more round.
I don't remember Mom having any experience with a Ouija board. I don't know what you're talking about, Frankie.
Okay. Close. Do you want to
I'll
do it
have
again?
to ask her. Yeah, okay. I'll do it again.
Okay. Close your eyes. Cheroane. Cheroane is up.
Cheroane.
Are you all right to come on for a tiny bit, Cheroane? Okay. Let me share. Okay, I'm sending it to you through Facebook Messenger. Okay.
What is going? What?
Why is it lacking?
I don't know. Oh, okay. There we go. I don't know what happened there.
Weird.
Yeah. That was weird.
Okay. Done, Cheroane.
She's like, shoot, I'm in the dark.
I have no camera
Aww.
for PC, all too old to work. Like,
That sucks, Mr. Bunny.
yeah, I would, yeah, I'd really like some better quality IR cameras. So when we catch something like a freaking shadow arm, it's not so pixelated. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, did I just scratch you?
Yeah, you did.
I did it on purpose.
Getting catty again.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting, Miss Cheroane.
All right, you're gonna come on, Cheroane. Just let us know yes or no. Otherwise, I will have to get going before my child. Well, as in like.
I
because
know.
my
I'm just
child-
messing with you.
You know, she didn't even bring, you know, her son over, and they play all the time.
No. My husband just got back from work yesterday afternoon, so my husband and his son are spending some quality time together. I'm so sorry for your life. How the hell did that happen?
I don't know. But normally, you will.
In the screen.
Jared will. What's the word? Be resting the next day.
No, he rested last night.
Okay, and here comes.
Woo!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Oh
We
yeah.
can.
Cool.
You're in the dark.
I am in the dark, so if I put my camera on, it's utterly pointless.
I guess so. Yeah.
Are you investigating or?
No, the power.
No.
Sorry, I'm
Sitting at home in the snow.
Hi, Crow.
Gabe, it's not Crow. Go away. Don't mind him. That's my little.
It's the
You can say hi.
Hi.
It's the girls. He's funny. He's all, is it Crow? Is it Patrick? Like he knows what I do in my spare time.
No, it's the other girls.
Oh my God. How old is he, Cheroane?
He's 9.
Oh, he's the same age as our boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a handful.
Yeah. Boys.
I think they all.
Mine looks like a lobster at the moment because
Sunburn.
Oh, nice.
Dad had the boys and he brought them home. When was it? Wednesday?
Yeah, it was
And
Wednesday.
Matty is just like burnt over all his chest, his arms, his
tummy,
his legs,
his back,
everywhere.
Aw, poor guy.
Like full on 2nd degree sunburn. He's got like blisters and oh my Lord.
You should get him some. Should get him some aloe vera for that.
Yeah, I've been putting aloe vera gel that I keep in the fridge on it, but the blisters keep popping like when he's sleeping. So
oh, poor guy.
Yeah, and
that's got to be bad.
Yeah, and they start back at school on Monday, so I'm really hoping that he's not like a freaking crayfish when he goes to school. So,
I've been multitasking. I got my kid in homeschool, and I've been doing it for like a year and a half now. I'm used to it.
Wow, you're brave.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was hard in the beginning, but it's fine now.
I mean, when we shut down, and thank God we live in Western Australia because we didn't have to shut down for long. I had my son who was on the autism spectrum, and our big teenager who was also on the autism spectrum, not my son, but somebody I took in. And I was stuck at home with them for like 4 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I'd quit smoking for about 4 months before then.
Did you get back up?
2 weeks in, I was smoking again.
Yeah, I know, right? You're all sanity. Where is it?
Oh
Can only handle so much.
yeah, what you guys are going through over there in the States and even in the UK, it's just, well, most places really, it's just crazy.
Because you're near, are you in Nevada?
No, I'm in Nevada. No, I'm in California. So
okay.
I'm about an hour from Tahoe, so I can get to Nevada. I've actually met Patrick there, I think, twice. I get there in about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah. But I'm like right at where this... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you keep going, yeah.
Oh, I said I'm kind of like at the cusp where like the snow transitions into rain. So it's like a weird spot between Sacramento and there.
Oh, okay.
So
is that more Northern California then, or Southern California?
it's kind of in the middle, actually, because I'm at Highway 50. So there's Sacramento and then Lake Tahoe, and I'm in between the two.
Okay. Yeah, one day I'm gonna get to the States.
Yes.
Yeah, our town's actually pretty cool. Jason goes down here to the brewery sometimes. He said he does, and then I'm in Placerville, sorta. So that's like old gold mining town. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
Whoa.
So are you guys really locked down in your little town at the moment, or are you allowed?
No, they did us this weird color zone thing where we're now in purple. So apparently we're purple.
Okay. And what's purple?
I didn't know we were purple colored, but whatever.
Other than being my favorite color, yeah. What does purple mean?
Yeah.
Purple means restaurants are supposed to abide with no indoor dining, but they don't listen, so it just kind of means nothing.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I have a business too, so I've had to like change that around. I've had to go on lockdown twice and then close it, so it's been kind of weird.
that would be hard too,
That would
like
be
having
really
a
hard.
business. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't touch people; I just scrub dogs, so it makes it easier.
Okay, that's not so bad then.
No,
okay, so
I'm just like, don't walk in, give me your dog, and get out.
So you're a dog groomer?
Yeah, I've been doing it for 21 years.
See, I've done veterinary nursing for over 24 years. So
Nice. Animals are the best people there is.
Oh, yes.
bloody oath they are.
Totally agree with that. Anyone who calls somebody an animal, I'm like, you're insulting animals.
Yeah, I'd rather
Right?
deal with a feral cat than a feral person.
Oh my God, yes. And well, we
So,
never had to
yeah.
deal with a feral person before.
No, there's a hairdresser next to me, and I laugh at her all the time. She's got to touch all the gross people. And I'm like over there all, playing with foo-foo. It's way better.
Yeah, except when you get to the part where you go to do the anal gland shrine.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't do that anymore. I actually stopped servicing that, and I send them to the vet, because no.
Oh, you know what? Like every time a vet would ask me, I'd be like, I know, but I know how much you love doing it. So I'd always make the
Oh,
vet.
God. No, I tell the people that have the vet show them how to do it.
Yeah, that's
no,
it.
gross.
Like, and I'll tell you one thing.
It's better than giving a grown-up man a Brazilian wax, you know?
I mean, like, if you get just one freaking pin drop
Rather touch a dog's butt.
yeah, of it on you, like you will stink the rest of the
Oh,
day.
yeah. You girls were talking about fish earlier. It's kind of reminiscent of that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Frank needs to be groomed, Cheroane.
Oh, well, he better get in line. That'll be like $150 US. And that's only for touching the top of his head.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
And no, I won't squeeze his butt either.
Oh my gosh, Cheroane.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
I love it.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god.
Oh, that's hysterical.
All I can see, I just got
Jen.
the images in my brain now.
I'm like, hop up on the table, put the noose on. That's all right. I made my brother do that once. I made him sit up there and I shaved his head. He's like, do I have to wear the noose?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, and if you
God.
try to bite me.
Right? Don't make me muzzle you.
Yeah. Oh, shit, man.
What are you doing?
Oh, Will needed more money for his school uniform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I took him yesterday, but there was like a line a mile long. And I said to him,
this
dude,
morning
mate, we're going to be standing out in the sun for at least an hour before we get let in the uniform shop. And he was like, yeah. And I said, how about we do it first thing in the morning? And he's like, yep, sounds good. And then we get home and I'm like, oh, hang on a sec. No, I can't do it in the morning because I'm doing a live stream. So can your girlfriend take it? Like, oh.
Oh my God, I just found out how to read the comments. Friggin' Dan, $150 for a butt squeeze? No. Oh my God.
Frank, I thought this
Frank
was a paranormal channel,
Frank-
not a kink channel.
Frank needs
Yeah, really.
Oh,
Holy
dear.
moly. So have you done like paranormal Cheroane? Like
Yeah, I got into it a while ago.
Yeah. And is it something that you like do a lot or just kind of like dabble in here and there?
I try to. I've been kind of just experimenting around my town, checking out things here. I've always kind of been interested in it. When I was a child, I grew up in a haunted 3-story house in Vallejo as a kid. Okay. So like chairs would roll across the floor, things would fly off the roof. I was living in the attic. It's like an attic / room or whatever. But I used to turn off the lights, run up that stairs and see shadows up in the top room. So I've just kind of like always been around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when I've always been interested in it. I used to watch, Ghost Adventures when they first started before it got really different.
I still love them.
Yeah. I don't know about now. Like, honestly, now I'm older and I'm just like, whatever. But I don't know. I got into it then. And then I've had experiences at places. I've always gone to graveyards, even in high school. So just always kind of been drawn to it, I guess. Best way to describe it.
Yeah.
So now I try to, probably since last year, actually, when I first found the haunted side, which is when I was really trying to get into it. Then I kind of went out and bought a bunch of gear and started checking out more places around my area, kind of by myself. But I try to bring a friend along, but she's not really down for it as much as I think I would be. So it's kind of hard. If somebody's not really into it when you're going with somebody, it kind of inhibits it from being fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if they don't take it seriously. So it's kind of like, you know, I kind of want to go on more, but I want to go at night, and I obviously don't want to go by myself. That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, you don't want to go on your own. And
No, there's some old graveyards I want to go find, and they're like behind a homeless camp, and I'm like, well, I need a man to go with me because
yeah.
that would be bad.
See, like,
Oh, what are you doing all by myself? I'm like, nothing.
I'm more scared of like who I'm going to run into than you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a woman by myself. I mean, I can handle my own and I have protection, but still, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to get into it more. I just don't have any local people here that want to like do it with me, so I'm kind of trying to figure that out.
You should hassle Patrick. Tell him like, you know, when he's like closer to where you are,
Meet him up.
doing an investigation. So,
Well, I went up to the Biltmore when they did that last year, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went and saw the St. Charles when they filmed there. But then I had to leave and drive back at like 5 a.m.
Oh, we've done that.
Oh my god! Yeah, we have.
Yeah. You're like half running out of coffee and it's not working anymore. It's not good.
Yeah. And the loud music ain't working no more.
No.
Yeah, but
No, I think I've just come more into it. You know how like you get older and then some people in your life pass away and then you just become more aware of it. I think that's kind of what it is.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? So then the questions there, like what really happens when you go, and then that kind of just drives you to really kind of figure it out or at least try to.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like my mom passed away 130 times January of last year, and I watched her be resuscitated each time. And she's still alive. She's got a freaking pacemaker and she's fine. But I had to take But I had to take a huge break and then just realize like how fragile things were, and sometimes you just got to step back a little bit, recollect, and then try again.
Wow.
All right, man. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
It was. I sat there by her side the whole time. She's so stubborn. She did it to herself. She's talking to the nurses. She's like, "You're gonna shock me here. You're gonna bring me right back." And they're like, "Oh my god." I'm like, so apparently I have like strong genes in my family if I got a tough mom.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, that's a good thing.
No, she made 2 or 3 nurses quit their job.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. It was traumatic.
Oh
And she's still fine with a pacemaker, and she's like, "I'm good." I'm like, "God dang."
Yeah, it's like
I'm like, "Okay, call me if you need me." Holy moly.
my 94-year-old grandfather still wants to ride a motorcycle. They've taken his motorcycle license away. So now
Oh my god.
working on a sidecar to put with the motorcycle so that he can get, you know, past the whole having to lift it thing and get his license back. I'm sure
That's kind of terrifying. I don't know about that.
My dad and my mom you know, our whole family are just like, oh, yeah, please let it take him too long to build this sidecar. Please.
Oh no. He needs somebody else to drive him, and then he would be set.
Oh, no, he wants to ride his motorbike. He's been riding motorbikes since he was, like 14 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was born in 1927, so I mean, it's a long time. He even lied to try and get into the army and to fight in World War II.
Oh.
He was 16, and he tried to lie and tell them he was 18, and they saw right past him.
Hey, Cheroane, Dan said go to the Carry House. Do you know what the Carry House is?
Yeah, that's my next plan.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's $120 for the night. I've been going to do that here again shortly.
Okay. So is that one, like, I haven't heard of the Carry House.
Carry House
So
is a hotel in downtown Main Street.
Oh, okay. And that's pretty active, yeah?
I'm just quickly putting my phone on charge.
Hi. Hold on, Gabe. Oh my god.
As you said,
wait a second. Bluetooths are not working. Okay. Yeah, the Carry House. We just had. Who was it? Jack. What's the Osborne? And then what's her? And then what's her face?
I'm trying to remember. I know it. They do portals to hell.
Yeah.
Cheroane's gone quiet.
Can we not hear her?
I don't know. Are you there still, Cheroane? She might have muted herself. It's Jack Osborne. Oh, what's her name? She used to do Paranormal Lockdown with Nick Groff as well.
Yeah, no, I know. I've watched an
I can't
episode.
remember.
I watched an episode when we got back from York.
yeah.
Are you still there, Cheroane, or have we lost you?
Did we lose you?
I think we have lost you.
Maybe she ran out of battery.
Oh, and
That might be
my
the plumber.
plumber is here.
We're gonna have to get going, guys.
So let me just let him in and we'll say goodbye. So I'll just do that. Oh. Hello. Good. Just finishing off last week.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, we got the dog here, so you can have
Woo! Yay! It's been a few weeks.
size dates.
She's just gonna leave me here, awkward AF, right now. Yay. Yeah.
Can you reach over and look at it from this side?
I don't even know what to say. I'm like trying to listen and think of something funny to say on the live. And it's not working out, guys. Help.
I'm gonna have
It was
to go.
so awkward.
What?
Sitting here, you're over there. You're like, oh yeah, I need to go and say goodbye. And I'm like, I don't know what to talk about.
And I do these by myself. so
No,
it's like,
you don't. You
I-
always talk to someone.
I have to.
Okay, we love you.
Go let my plumber
We'll
in.
talk to you guys soon.
And no, it's don't even go there, people.
It's the
Don't
hot
even go
water
there.
system, okay?
We haven't
The
had
hot
hot
water
water for like 3 weeks. So.
Yeah. It's a good thing it's summer here.
And I have to let him into the side gate.
Okay.
So, love to you all.
Love you.
Cue the jazz music. We shall,
We'll talk
uh,
soon.
talk to you soon. All right.
All right.
Catch
Bye,
you
guys.
guys.